into something.
All that shit go dummy. Now they mad cause we been stunting. Only get out what y'all wanted. And I find it real funny how these hoes keep coming. Told them once that they don't get talk. She don't like me for no reason, she a op. I'm the coldest in the shit, I watch she hot. He pillow talking, say he want me in the spot. I got a man, they gon' be mad at me a lot.
What's good, everybody? This is Lil with Questions. I'm Lil with Visuals.
I'm Shake.
Chio Lee.
Danny.
What's good with y'all?
The podcast episode 7, I believe.
Hey, it doesn't matter at this point. We
Yeah,
just
that's right.
we're having fun. That's what matters.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So, Shay, how are you today?
I'm good.
All right. So, let's talk about, first of all, let's talk about, your music. Like, what got started in your music? Like, where did that come from? Like, what made you jump into hip hop, R&B, rap, pop?
R&B, rap, pop. Yeah, 'cause I am versatile. So yeah. But I always used to freestyle like with my brothers and stuff like that. So that always just been a thing. Like we used to just beat on the dressers, and I would just freestyle. And then like one day, it was this dude. What was his? I forgot his name. Richard something. But he was like really famous on like social media. And then like we got into some type. I asked him a question, and he just got offended. And he posted. I didn't know he posted my picture, like a picture of me from like one of my old photo shoots. But it was like a couple days went by, and it was like 5,000 people on there like clowning me. So my brother was like, "What the fuck? Like you always rapping and stuff. Like make a video about him." And I had just like rap, like freestyled on like a Lil Wayne beat or whatever, just talk about him or whatever. And that shit went viral.
So you was dissing him?
Yeah, I was dissing him because he was like, "Why the fuck you put my picture
Broke
up?
out with
Why
a
you got
diss
my
track.
picture
That's
up?"
like-
and then when he
That's
put
a
my
note.
picture up, he deleted me. So I didn't even know. I was like talk about the story later to my sisters, and I'm like, "Let me show you his page." And then my shit was up, and it was like at 5K. Like everybody was laughing, clowning, calling me skinny,
We actually started off with this song. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro. Like
people,
breakout songs.
Once they heard it, it was like, "Oh, where can I find your music?" I was like, "Oh, damn, I don't rap." Like
You rap now.
And then, yeah, exactly.
Now you do. It's too late for you to turn back.
Right.
Where Shake One came, like for rap name.
Okay. That was not a rap name. I had got Shake One. Like I used to live in Pompano.
Yeah.
And I was just like crazy. And the guys in the hood was just like, "We finna call you Shake One." So every time they used to see me like walking from school and stuff, because I went to Ely, they was like, "Oh, Shake One, Shake One." So I'm like, damn, that's like perfect. At first I just went by my real name, and then they was like, "You need our name." And then I was like, "Yeah, Shake One," because like people really call me that. So it really came from like how I used to act. I was crazy.
That's fire. Like it's so interesting because like when you like meet artists and everything, it's interesting because sometimes they draw their name from like an experience in their life.
Right.
You know what I mean? And sometimes it's like off their message or whatever they lean towards, like whatever sound, you know? It's always different with each other artists, but
Right.
I always appreciate that like when a name comes from a place of like, this is what I grew up on. This is something personal to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, like your future fan base basically gave you your name. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Your hometown. That's hometown love right there.
Yeah, that is hometown. And I'm not even from there. I had moved there, and the niggas in the hood just liked me because I'm like this proper ass girl. But then I'm like, damn, this bitch crazy. Like we finna call you Shake One. Like Shakira is not the name for you, but yeah.
So like, where are you from then? Since you're not from Pompano originally.
I swear I wouldn't be able to tell you, cause like I was born in Hollywood, and then my mom sent me to Jamaica. So I actually started school and stuff in Jamaica, then came here. I lived in Hollywood, like all throughout my high school years. Like 9th grade, I went to Hollywood Hills. 10th, I went to Miramar. 11th and 12th, I went to fucking Ely. Then moved to Arizona. Like I'm just like I've just been around. Yeah.
Traveling. I feel you.
So I don't even claim a hood because of that. Cause it's like, damn, I done been in about damn near every hood.
What's it like in Arizona? Hold on. Wait. Just wait. I've never been to Arizona. Like,
That
like,
shit is hot.
like, and like, I know people that came from there or whatever, but I don't see them. So like, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't get to ask what it was like when they went over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was hot, But I didn't stay in Phoenix because Phoenix is like the city. So I was in Tucson, which is like country.
Yeah.
Bunch of cactus, no fucking grass, nothing. It was jumping cactus. I swear to God, I've seen a
Jumping
cactus,
cactus?
leap on a frog. So there were these trees and they're shaped
You
like
sure you ain't
balls.
have some of the peyote off of one of the cactuses?
No.
Like
Look it up after this. I swear, look it up after this. It's
Jumping
real.
cactus?
They're shaped
Looking
like
it up now.
apples.
What you-
Okay, look it up. And if you go too close to it, they leap off the branch.
That's
So I used to have to like literally, I couldn't even walk to work because if you walk too like close to them, they like leap off of you.
Yeah.
But it was hot there. It was like really desert like. But on my last night, it snowed.
Really?
Yeah. And it would be like
It's
100
real.
degrees at night. Yeah, jumping cactus is real.
it's real.
yeah.
I seen it like
So-
jump on a dog. I was freaked
what the
out.
I'm gonna like now watch like a rabbit hole worth of like videos about this fucking plant.
Jumping cactus though.
Like, go down
that's
to the
what
dark
they
side of
call them up
YouTube.
there. I don't know the real name. All the white people was like jumping
So that
cactus.
brings
So.
me into like an actual question. Like, do you consider yourself like a free spirited nature, or just in general because you moved around a lot, or is it just more like as the time passed, you kind of figured out your style, your niche, just everything about you?
Yeah, I feel like being around really helped me. Like, especially being in Jamaica because it's so different from here.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm that type of person regardless. So I just kind of feel like, you know how God works. And I just feel like the only reason why I travel like that is because I'm
Yeah.
such a spontaneous person. Like, today I feel this way, tomorrow I feel that way. And I act on it, like, right away. So I just feel like everything that, like, all the places I've been and stuff, that was just going to be inevitable because I can't sit still. I cannot sit still anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah, ADHD.
Yeah.
Speaking of ADHD,
ADHD.
I just had like
That's
a
what
random
you call
intrusive
it.
thought, and I'm just gonna get into it really quick.
Okay.
Anybody here an Azalea Banks fan? Please tell me no. Say no. so I
I'm
can
not,
continue.
and she's,
No?
like,
Fuck
ignorant.
that.
Okay, all right, great.
bitch.
That bitch is crazy.
She is
That bitch is
ignorant.
crazy.
You know
Like
who she reminds me of?
she
That-
dissed Jackie O. Like she's still caught up on that shit that happened on Wild 'N Out. Like
because she was
yeah,
crying
in
on
DC.
that shit. Like,
Yeah,
if you're
bro, like-
sensitive,
You
you
got
should
roast.
not be on that show.
Like,
got
how you
roasted.
gonna
They
diss
rank
somebody that died?
They
Nigga,
rank
like
everybody. Like, you have a high percent chance of getting ranked. So if you're on the show,
Nick
Like-
Cannon runs the show. He gets roasted every week.
Not like-
exactly, he get
like-
roasted all the time.
no
actually.
cap.
He's their boss.
She reminds me of that girl. I don't know her last name, but I know her name is like Tracy or Ashley. But she say that she's white, but she's black, and she be wearing them busted wigs.
There's a lot of those. There's a whole lot of
it's
those.
one
I
girl
don't.
she call- Tracy Barbie. That's what
Tracy
she calls
Barbie.
herself.
There's
That's
another
who
one?
Azalea Banks reminds me of.
How old is Tracy Barbie? Is she?
I
new?
don't
Is
know.
this like a new
I don't
breed
know.
again?
She just be saying that she white and she look a mess.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Oh wait. She's black and says she's white.
Yes, and she
Oh.
always saying she white. She be wearing
Oh.
them like stiff ass.
I had
straight
it backwards. I thought you were like, whoa, Vickying this.
Oh, no,
like,
no, no, no.
description,
She's
like,
actually
It's the
black.
flip. It's the
Yeah,
flip.
yeah.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But somehow more believable. Like there be really some black people that think they white for real. Like
Yeah, but that's just.
lands of
Mostly.
Caucasus. But nah, bro, like the whole like Azalea Banks thing was crazy. I don't know if y'all know who 90s Baby Dre is. But like, yeah, he like dropped a diss just firing her up. It was like every diss that she didn't make time for when she acted out on Wall 'N Out, he handed it to her. Like he was like, yeah, now I'm just gonna. We already know where it hurts, so you feel me? You want to talk about dead people? Like
Yeah,
I understand if you're a drill rapper, you know what I mean?
She
But
could have talked about him, but a dead person is just like,
crazy.
Right.
I mean, even attacking him at that moment is wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong place,
Yeah,
wrong
that's
time.
You know, yeah, I'm saying
This
Jackie O.
man really had a whole family, was trying to build an empire off, and literally it just went. Just like 3 blinks and she's gone. Like, you mean to tell me you didn't have that much respect within yourself to at least just give your condolences, even if you didn't have anything else to say, just your condolences instead of like trying to compare yourself to her? Like,
no, I
that
just
is
knew
so
she
big
was
and
crazy
selfish.
when she thought that it happened because of her, because he was ranking her on the show, and like he
it's so
ranks like all type
self-centered,
of people.
it's disgusting.
I think it's called shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
That's what I think it's called. I think it's called shut the fuck up.
Drink a
That's-
tall glass of
That's all
shut
you
the
got to
fuck up.
do. It's free. Let me tell you how you do it. You put one lip and the other lip together and clench your teeth. Shut the fuck up.
399. But yeah, fuck that bitch. You know, all that. Real talk. I remember someone told me that you know, a lot of people was crying or shed tears for DC and Jackie O and shit. But he also said like when Zilla Banks goes away, she won't get the same amount of love.
No, because she's
And-
ignorant, and like people like realize that. Like,
Honestly, like us talking about this shit is giving her relevance. Like if you think about it, like
yeah, I feel
you
like
feel
I'm
me?
talking about like SpongeBob.
Yeah, bro. Like it's like
Yeah.
The only
just,
Azalea
like-
I know is Iggy Azalea. That's all I know.
Yeah, when he said Zilly, I'm like, wait, he's saying it backwards.
Like,
'cause
Iggy
comes
Azalea.
first.
She more.
nah. SpongeBob is way too high of a mark for her. I feel
Yeah,
like
probably SpongeBob,
like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
multi-generational like cartoon right there. You know what I mean? Like
Say the
But no,
equivalent.
Azalea
SpongeBob
Banks-
is not relevant in the
yeah.
real world, really.
Nah, I feel you. She's
just
a
like
cartoon
nostalgic.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's a cartoon character. I get what she's saying.
Yeah.
You remember the episode when
characters realer
SpongeBob had
than
like
that bitch.
a chip, a napkin, and a penny?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're more relevant than Azalea Banks. They're more relevant. So
And I can't even remember that, so I get it. I get what you're trying to say.
yeah, so
Yeah. Nah, that shit's wild.
she got no hits, no nothing. But we ain't gonna speak on that bitch.
Where lies.
Like what FBG Duck said, don't call her a girl, just say that bitch.
That bitch.
Yeah, that's what it should be. But anyways, let's talk about Shake One. Like I heard you dropping some new shit soon. Like you already dropped the music video.
Yeah, I did drop a music video. It's called the song is called Arrogant. Yeah, I like it.
What's
Y'all
the-
should know.
Purpose behind the song.
I swear.
Nah,
if I
let
tell
off
you-
talk your shit.
It's called, yeah, and you know I always say that in my
Let off.
song. But yeah, it's called Arrogant. And honestly, I was driving from Minnesota when I wrote the song. I kept hearing it. It was like a Young and May type beat. And I was was I drinking? Nope, I was just high as hell. And just driving down, like you got all that time. And I just came up with that shit. I'm like, as soon as I get in Florida, I'm gonna drop that hoe, and that's what I did.
Damn.
I didn't even like it that much though. I didn't like it that much. I was like, damn, I don't think this is gonna be. But then everybody be like singing that shit, and it's just crazy because like it's always a song that you don't like. Like any song, I'd be like, damn, that should be like 25, 300. Like it don't go nowhere. But yeah, Arrogant. Like a lot of people like that song for real. It's people that like I'm just discovering that's been like posting it and stuff like that. So I really like that. But yeah, the video is out now. But I have a summer jam. It's gonna kill him dead.
You better drop it, girl.
Yeah, I'm dropping that in summer. I'm not dropping it until I have the visuals behind it. Like I'm doing a video.
Can we get
stuff
like a acapella preview or something? I don't know.
Damn. Okay, if you wanna. Okay. Acapella.
Yeah,
But the
acapella.
beat is what goes really hard. Like
I feel you.
that's what be making a song sometimes.
Is it
You
like-
could be saying like anything, but it's just the beat.
Is it like singing and rapping, or is it just rapping?
No, it's just rapping.
Just rapping? Okay.
But the hook is slow, so it
Alright,
got
like,
space.
Just give me the vibes. Like just get in there and just like,
Vibes.
Okay, it's like one thing about shit, I'ma pop it. Good jeans, pretty faces, giving trop it. But my business, bitches never been the topic. To think we have a competition, she could stop it. I be quick to let go, I'll drop them. I'll never sweat nobody, I got options. Niggas love it when you cute and not the gossip. Hate to see me, that ain't stopping them from watching.
hey, okay.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
like,
Okay, we got a summer
I
jam.
really like that song, so I hope it do what I feel like it's
You
gonna do.
definitely need to drop that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, y'all
nah,
gotta
for
hear
real.
the beat. Once I hear the beat, I'm like, oh yeah, that's him.
You know, we get the exclusive behind the scenes.
Yeah.
All right,
we'll
bet.
do that.
Y'all not seeing shit. It's just for us. You know what I mean? We gotta be a little selfish. You know what I mean? We already bringing y'all some good content.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like I like that you're like focused. I mean,
Yeah.
how long did it take you to like really step off that porch? Because I feel like people don't see the part of the artist where it's like I'm writing, I'm not recording at all. I've never even like. How long did that take you from like finding this gift that you have, and then like actually stepping in the booth and like getting that comfort? Because that's a whole different world. And you rapping.
For real.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wasn't really like social media crazy, and I used to rap for fun. Like,
Right.
my brothers would just, spit that shit, and I would just like rank their ass, do whatever, whatever. And when people started asking for my music, that's when I'm like, damn, like I don't make music. I didn't know nothing about a booth. Because I was really unfortunate. So it's like even at 21, I'm 27 now, but I was never exposed to nothing like that. So even though it was around, it's just like I didn't know. When I first got in the studio, I was really nervous. I didn't know my voice. When I hear my stuff now, like from back then, I cringe as fuck because I'm like, damn, what
It's
the
okay,
fuck is
it's
that?
okay,
Like,
it's okay.
I'm trying to make my voice sound crazy, and now I just be like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, I don't give a fuck how it come out. This how I'm feeling, you know?
Yeah.
And people always tell me that, like, damn, like how you are in person is not how you are in the booth. But when I'm in the booth, I feel like I could be whatever I feel like being. And
Do you like vary your vocals? Like, do you like do like?
no, I be doing weird
you
shit.
do- no, that's
like
what I'm saying,
sometimes it be
like-
a beat and it make me want to sound like a man. I can't explain it. Like it was just like, is this beat? And I used to like rap with my ex, and her voice is like so high pitched, and that's what made me really like, damn, like I'm like different. Like my shit is deep, whatever. When I rap and I was like hearing the beat, and I was like, everybody got an opinion on me saying, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it just like that because that's how I hear it, and that's what I love about it. Like
So you
could
do
be
like low pitches, high pitches, like.
anything I feel.
Okay.
However the beat made me feel.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like so many artists are monotone now. You know what I mean?
No, I'm how whatever come like how it come. That's how I deliver it because it's all about that. You want people to feel you, and I feel like certain beats, require certain tones.
Yeah.
So
No,
yeah,
that's absolutely true. And
Yeah.
it brings me to another question. Like, despite your travels, just jumping from here to there as a kid, like, what artists actually inspire you from like a young age even to now?
me. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, that's real. You got to be your own inspiration.
What did you think it was?
Yeah, Trina.
You know what I mean? Like,
From a younger, I'm not gonna lie, I used to like any nigga. Like right now, I like beats that niggas sound like they should be. Like if the beat sound like a nigga should be on it, that's the beat I want. I don't be wanting that soft shit. So when I was younger, I used to like PD Pablo, Bun B, JT Money, because they just had those distinct like. Yeah, like you feel me? Like even if you didn't do the
that
things
rasp.
they did, like I used to be a nigga
real,
every
for
day
real.
out on the block. Like,
How you
you
feel
never
about,
did that, but you just feel it. Yeah.
How do you feel about like Kevin Gates? That wasn't like a shame thing that I literally blanked out. Like I didn't know what name I was looking for. But yeah, Kevin Gates. Yeah.
I like him. I'm not like a huge fan. Like I have my favorites. I just feel like I don't think Kevin Gates knows himself. So like it'll be one album I fuck with, and the next one I'll be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, or what is he saying? But he's a good artist. Like I like his like cadence, stuff like that. But I feel like Kevin
So
Gates
it's-
rap when it comes to like trend. Like one day he rapping about this, one day he rapping about that, and it just makes it confusing. Like I don't know him as an artist, and I really like
Have
artists
you
that I
listened to
can
Kaza?
like. Huh?
Have you listened to Kaza yet?
No.
Please listen
No.
to Kaza.
But he got good stuff. Like
Please,
no,
like-
it's stuff that I feel like I could relate to and I like, and then there's things that he'll just come out with and you just be like what?
Yeah, you gotta
It's
listen to
interesting
Kaza.
that you say that because like there's tons of interviews. I'm pretty sure maybe a podcast here and there where like he's been like looking for himself. You feel me? Like
Yeah, like you could tell he's trying to find his
walking into spirituality. Letting
Yeah,
it
exactly.
go.
So he flip flops kind of.
Right. So
as
it's
an
like
artist.
no, I do definitely get what you're saying because especially when you're trying to find yourself, it's
Mm-hmm.
like as an artist, it's like that also too affects your music as well.
Yeah, it
I mean,
does.
another person that we hold under heavy debate even to this day is Kanye. So it's like
Yeah.
even with him, like, like he had like such cryptic albums throughout the years that's
Mm-hmm.
just like showing you like he's trying to find his place with God and despite the views, the pain from his family, the pain from his mother. It's like no, that does affect you as a person.
Yeah, it
affects your
does.
music heavily.
And I can hear it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
I guess that's why I think of him as a real artist. But I don't want to like stay on Kevin Gates. The question was really just to pick out like what is it that you think stood out to you about Bun B and all these artists? Because the first thing I thought about was that rasp, that tonality that they use when they rap
True.
and deliver.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
I
know
like him for
you-
how he sounds. For
Yeah.
sure. For sure. I like anybody that like when their voice sound like character. Like it's some people that like when you hear a song you be like, I know who that is because and then I like those artists that like have that like edge. Like if they on the song you be like, yeah, that's Bun B. That's I have a lot of artists that I like, but anybody that has a distinctive voice, something that like when you sing it like that.
Yeah.
Those are the type of
Yeah,
artists I
pulls you
like.
in, yeah.
Like it's something like the whisper song. I'm not gonna whisper that shit. I be like, hey, how you doing, little mama? Like I'm not gonna do that. But it's some people that have that
word, I be
voice.
whispering
like,
the
you
fuck
feel
out
like
of
if
that
you're
shit,
not saying
bro.
it like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, yeah. So that's what I like.
Okay.
How you feel about the local rap scene down here?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird.
Yep, that's usually the answer that we get.
Yeah,
I
it's
ain't gonna
just
lie.
weird. Like, I can't tell you how many rooms I sat in with people that have like good names and that push good messages, and they're not like that in person. I feel like that's what, like, here it's all about like whatever social media accepts and believes. And then when you meet those people in person, it's like, that's not really you. Like me, I'm so humble. I'm raw as fuck. Bitches can't get in the studio and punch in and freestyle. And I done met bitches writers. Like, I don't even have a
Facts.
writer.
Like-
You know what I mean? I met bitches writers who is big. That's what I'm saying. So it's just like, I feel like, pipe down. You know?
Nah,
And
no
like,
cap.
people be around here acting like they shit don't stink, and I don't like that because I just feel like, especially when you're coming from like struggle. And you know, I always been like a humble person. Like, I don't care what I'm going through. You're not gonna know what I'm going through, but you're not gonna know when I'm doing good either. I'm just like that person that just move. And some people be fucking forgetting, like, yesterday, bitch, you were like asking
You
me to
wasn't
use my
shit,
bathroom
yeah.
type shit, and like now you got a bathroom and it's like you never shitted in my toilet. You know,
for
I don't
real.
like that. I don't like people like
Yeah,
that.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like we live in like the world of clout down here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like if you don't have some sort of influence, power, money, like motherfuckers don't give a fuck. Like you feel me? But
Exactly.
you got to give a fuck about yourself. You feel me? Like
Or at least a song on the radio.
But
So
no,
it's
it be
like-
the people
Yeah.
that be acting like they don't give a fuck who don't have the money. You just look like you have it. And
Nah,
then I'm around
deadass.
you, like you asking me, can you use my Uber Eats?
nah,
Like,
no cap.
that's the type of stuff that makes me like, okay, no, this shit is weird. Like, you know?
Yeah, bro. Like, so do you think that's influenced you to make diverse music? Actually, like to stay true to like your
Yes.
purpose, your message, and where
Yeah.
you're at in life, what you're actually feeling.
Yeah, exactly. I make diverse music. One thing like I stand by is like if I'm sad, I don't make sad music. Like if I'm sad, I like to make music that what
you
would I
up.
rather be feeling? You know?
Yeah.
And then when I'm feeling good, it's be like, yeah, I remember that time I was down. You know, because
Yeah,
then you
I
can
feel you on
reflect
that.
and you have more to say because you overcame it.
Yeah, some people who work a little differently. Though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Sometimes their best of creativity
When they're in
usually
the
comes when they're in their
In
love.
that
yeah, when they're
emotion,
in
yeah.
the moment. Yeah, that's
For some
true.
reason, like whatever was once a shield for them that finally breaks in that moment
Mm-hmm.
actually becomes their biggest form of art. So I do understand like some people work a little bit differently. I really respect you though for that because
Yeah.
it's like not a lot of people like to take that time to make this about themselves, at least enough to understand like, hey yo, I'm not in a good place. I need to work on this really quick before I
Right.
step out to the public. Or
Yeah, that's
"Hey,
how I
yo,
am.
You know, like I'm going through this and everything like that, but the world don't even know about that though.
Exactly.
So I respect that. I really,
Yeah.
really do because that's another thing that we kind of mainstream. It's like, of course, like not to say that the darkest of forms is not beautiful or anything like that.
Right.
Absolutely not. But it was rather more of like, how do I explain this? We made that the biggest influence, and by right, we should be speaking more life on each other. Actually,
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
how I
like-
feel.
Yeah.
So that's how I am. Like, if I'm sad right now, if I'm writing about what I'm sad about and I'm like dwelling on what I'm sad about, I remain to be sad. And I don't like that. So it's like, I'm sad right now, but damn, like, what would I rather have? And then I'll like write about that and it just puts me in a better mood. And then when I'm in a better mood, I could talk about them things and it's easier because I'm not feeling that. Sometimes when you sad and you write about that, you become more sad. It's like, damn, I feel that right now. Like, goddamn, I'm in the
Yeah,
studio
no,
about
there's
to
energy in
cry.
everything
Like,
you say there's
Yeah.
absolute energy in everything you say.
Yeah.
And honestly, I honestly admire that. And that wanted to bring me to another question actually of like, for yourself, especially as a black woman. All right, let's be real here. Being a black woman in America ain't easy. All right.
no.
Besides trying to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You feel me?
exactly.
Like the one thing too is like also to breaking confidence. So as I can see, of course, like you're very confident. Like just even how you walk. You know what I'm saying? Like what kept you stepping in that area in yourself? You know what I'm saying? What kept your confidence, or did you have to like build your confidence over time? Like how do you describe yourself in that area?
You like there's a saying like if you feel good, you look good.
Yeah.
I used to get bullied all the time and I used to like feel bad. And I feel like when you feel bad and you look bad and you walk around with like your head, like people they just egg that on. Nobody gonna look at you and be like, oh, she looks sad. Let me hug her. And I'm like, oh, that bitch, why you sad? Like, you know? And then I was like, no. Like, if I want to feel better, I have to, like, you like that fake it till you make it. I started holding my head up when I walk, stuff like that. And you do feel better when you do that. If I walk through people with my head up, I feel like everybody looking at me. If I walk through people with my head down, I just feel like, damn, like nobody.
I don't even
you know what I
exist,
mean?
yeah.
And so it is a mind thing. It is a mind thing because I genuinely believe like that I was like always beautiful, but to feel beautiful is different. To feel that is different. And like once you feel that, like literally, like it can't go away. It can't.
Yeah.
That's
no
fine.
matter what. Like sometimes I be looking in the mirror like, damn, I don't look good. And then the back of my mind be like, no, bitch, you look great. Like, you know?
You gotta fight that. You gotta fight that negative mindset.
Yeah. Oh, that one time.
Yeah.
But nah, man, like you genuinely had to like remind yourself of that confidence daily. If you have that loud negative voice that you're still combating within yourself, and I feel like a lot of people don't think of it that way because they're like, oh, I'm not crazy, I don't got a problem. It's not that you have a problem, it's what every single human being should be doing. So,
Right.
that's power to you and any black woman that's out there that's like fighting with that and finds a way to get through that struggle day by day and finds their technique of what gives them comfort. Right. So, I appreciate that for you and every single black woman, black queen that's out there. We're going to take a little quick intermission really quick. We'll get right back with you.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I know y'all been tuning into this podcast that we're having today and everything, but I just want to let y'all know you got to check out this new drip. If you're looking for some new drip, you got to check out Bonlavi. I'm telling you, these threads that I'm looking at right now, this is like my first time seeing it. You feel me? I just thought I'd drop in and let y'all know really quick that they got hoodies, long sleeves, your fitted caps. They got it all. You just need to go and check out that site. They got all the colorways, whatever type of drip, whatever aura you feeling that day, whatever you want to call it, you're going to be looking fly in this. So make sure y'all go and check out Bonlavi. All right, y'all back on the Loaded Up with Questions podcast. We're here with Shake One. You know what I mean? I'm here with my co-host, Danny, as well as the big dog, the OG himself.
I'm dead.
Loaded Up with Visuals.
You already know.
What we kicking it out, OG?
Who, me?
Gee,
Yeah.
like that's crazy
kicking
to
it off?
say that name, but
Oh,
okay.
shit.
That ain't even mean it like that, though.
No.
Ain't even- I'm just old school,
Me
nigga. Like,
shit, my
I'm
nigga.
sorry.
You trying
I'm
to give me
not
some
getting you in no.
I'm not talking about you, I'm
okay. Him, yeah.
I'm just old school, nigga. Like, I'm just old school.
exactly.
You want me to call you Young Blood and then go rolling down a Crip street or something? Like, and then they pull this video out? Nah, not me, nigga.
No, exactly.
I'm fucking dead.
Okay.
But yeah, man, let's talk about, let's talk about your style, like, fashion wise and shit. What type of girl you think you is? You think you're a tomboy? Like a girly
No,
girl?
I'm not a tomboy. Oh my god, no, I just girly. But lately, I've been obsessed with like the '90s.
The 90s.
Like when they wear them
Everybody.
silk dresses, and I always wear my hair right now is cut into a bob. I just like that like slick back, like fresh skin, silk dress, smelling like some amber. Oh my god, like I just obsessed with that era, and then skip the '80s, but then the '70s. So I like the dresses with the flowers.
I see it with
the mesh
glasses.
see through. Like that's so sexy to me. I don't know.
How you feel about Pink Panthera? I don't know.
Yes, like how she
Yeah,
dressed.
I
it's
knew
like,
it. I was like, yeah, it's gotta be.
That's so sexy to me. Everybody be wearing like them fucking holes in the bodysuit. Like I don't like that. I like that stuff that make you look like feminine.
Yeah.
And you can't see much, but like it's still like okay, yeah, that's sexy because I see her curve and I see it make you wonder. Like I like that. I like that type of stuff.
You Russian.
Nah, that's fire. That's fire. So wait. I just random question. Just thought about it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't like the things with the holes in it and stuff you said, or you do?
I mean, it's cute, but to a certain extent. Like that wouldn't be my main wardrobe.
I
Like, if
get
it was
you.
up to me, I like those mesh. I don't know if you know the store Paxson.
Yeah.
They be having like all those like vintage. I like vintage. I just like vintage.
I think like
Like
that,
the
that's why I
program.
asked because like it's funny because like it's like subculture versus culture or culture
Right.
versus subculture. When I say that, I mean like it's like it's technically that's a 90s style. It's just more like it's linked more to like goth and rock, you know what I mean?
True.
Than
It is.
hip hop, you know what I mean? The mesh and holes
Yeah.
and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Like them long skirts
Yeah.
with the silk boots, and then the long sleeve shirt, but they see through.
Yeah.
But you still wear things that don't show anything under
Yeah.
that see through. That's what I like.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Nah, that's fire though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Era, like a
Yeah.
lot,
Yeah.
actually. Especially in Europe, like it was very, very heavy back then in Europe. with
Yeah,
their whole identity.
I like
Actually
that
took
stuff.
A lot of concept from them, actually.
Yeah, you know, we really did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see.
I get it's not everybody's taste, but it's always kind of been an influence of
Mm-hmm.
being different. So fun fact, right?
Yeah.
Wearing black actually
I love
gives
black.
exactly. So outside of like the whole idea of showing physique with black and everything like that, like giving the appearance that you look smaller, actually it brings out more confidence. It gives edge.
Yes,
you know?
because if you could wear black, especially on your nails,
Yes.
if you wear black on your nails, like I find that very sexy. I like women that could like boldly wear them colors is the type of women I like because yeah, black is seen as gothic and like, you know, yeah, so that's true.
I think it's elegance though.
Yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
is elegant. And they say it make you look slimmer, but when I wear black, I feel like I look curvy as hell. I feel like that's my whole shadow right here.
Yeah, because
Like,
it accentuates better. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because
Yeah, it's true.
the light has to cut past it and around it rather
Yeah.
That's
than
right there.
like reflect off of it.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love black.
I got a lot of black clothing. I'm not even goth.
Yeah, I know. I'm literally trying to get into color. And
I
now
feel
that
like he is though.
Ooh.
yeah,
I feel like
do
you
give
are
me a
goth.
little black. When I
You're
met
like
you,
you're
had on
basically
black.
gothic.
When I
Like
met you, you had on black.
Yeah.
bro, he has on black all the time.
Yeah, he used
You're basically gothic. Like and the reason I say that is because you're around us. Like you know, like you're basically like whether you want to be or not.
I feel like that's just
I'm
his
I ain't
own
goth.
individual.
Nah, for real though. Nah, he's always been like that, bro. Like since the day I met this man, he's been wearing black, bro. Like I think it's a Florida thing though.
It is
It probably
Florida
is a
thing.
Florida thing.
Remember back
People
in the
always
day?
tell me I need to try color.
Everybody had a black tee,
All black everything. Remember the party
all
days?
black everything. Yeah,
Man, Boozy had all black and shit. So I don't know. But
that's
Eyes
facts.
was all black.
shit, everybody.
It was
That
all
was
black.
game
I don't know about that part. I don't
Plies got a
know.
song called All Black. What do you mean?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, nah, no. Oh, okay. Nah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know.
Yeah, I had a question.
All of us are all black. Like
I had
a lot of
question.
fake niggas out here.
That question is like kind of related, like to Florida and shit. How y'all feel about the NAACP and the travel ban warning on Florida?
Oh, yo, that whole thing. I'm gonna shut up because I'm political as hell. So I'm gonna take up the whole segment if I'm gonna just shut up. But it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's like really
Sorry,
stupid.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not gonna.
ain't
I don't know if it's a man thing, but I literally didn't catch that.
Now, basically, like the NAACP, they issued a travel ban on Florida because of Ron DeSantis. Fucking by the way, because basically they don't agree with Ron DeSantis' political views, so they said pretty much if you're a black person, you can't come to Florida. Like it's kind of like the travel advisory warning they have against Mexico. Like if you go
Yeah,
to
that's
Mexico,
weird.
yes, I don't know. This is kind of weird. Some stupid shit. I was like, bro, if you go issue travel like travel ban on Florida because of a racist
Travel
government,
ban?
yeah, on Florida because of racist. You can
not
do it on the
like
whole
a-
South.
I want to point out
yourself.
it's not like a official travel ban. Like it's not like the government's like you can't go to Florida, black people. It's more like like
Suggestion, don't go for
it's
it.
a suggestion. Yeah, it's a suggestion from a group of people that I guess they speak for black people, but I mean, have they not like effed up like several?
I was gonna say
Times,
everybody who ever speaks
like-
for black people be asking for shit that black people don't want.
NAACP has been around for a while, but like still. Well, what do you think about the travel ban thing? I personally say if you're from anywhere else except for Florida, stop coming here because I can't even walk down the road without thinking somebody's gonna kill me with their car. There's too many people, so please stay away.
Yeah, the
Personally,
traffic is
stay away. But
I
it's
would
all
say
right.
it's
Like
Man.
overpopulated.
I'm not the NAACP, and I'm not saying that I certify that, but
Fucking dead.
but
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying. Y'all been to New
It is
York
a
though?
very political topic. It's a very broad one on top of that because it's like not trying to be funny, but if you look back at the pie chart for us, we were always kind of considered like the lowest minority here. So this could possibly apply to the factors that they don't want us to increase outside of that chart. Like last time I saw it, it's been a while. I don't know if this has changed or not, but we were considered 13% in all of America. So imagine now
14.
they're just like, oh yeah, now we can't have like more black people coming here. Like I admit, like it's a very broad topic. Like I don't clearly suggest it, and not trying to be funny. If you see this, it's okay. Bring your ass. They don't give a fuck here. Don't listen to them. All right, listen. Like don't listen.
Bring out the
do us a favor to piss them fucking off. All right, like we
No.
we all here. You know what I'm saying? But like it's okay.
I almost like sat back and like silently
You're only
co-signed
saying
that.
this because,
Nope.
Likewise,
Nope.
like,
Oh my fucking
Stop
God.
coming here.
And now you're feeling some type of way. It is the summertime.
Stop coming here.
Like, this is
Like-
normal. They got
It
families.
used to be like a vacation thing, but now I feel like
they're,
it's
like,
becoming
living
overly
here.
populated.
Yes.
Because
Stop
remember
moving
how
here.
there used to be traffic time? Like now it's traffic all the time. It don't matter if you get on the 95 12 o'clock at night. You still gonna come into some type of traffic, and that's annoying. It used to be 5 o'clock, okay? 2 o'clock when they get out of school.
Yep.
And that 8 o'clock traffic, and after that 10 o'clock, you could breeze through that shit. Now
so
it be
smooth.
12 midnight and I be in traffic, and I'm like, how the fuck?
How is that possible? It's midnight. Like, are we all vampires now? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Everybody like partying. Cause
Yeah,
Stop coming
exactly.
here.
Especially Miami.
Exactly. It's
Stop
like
coming
Florida
here.
is like a party town. I feel
Like-
like in 2
Miami, I
years
was
it's
like-
gonna be just like New York.
It almost is, like, honestly. And
We're
to be
like
honest,
a down
bro,
south
like,
up north.
Yeah, exactly. Down south up north.
this is my issue, though. Nah, like, seriously, this is my issue, right? It's not like that people are coming here for, like, vacations or to spend time with family
No, they
or whatever.
stay.
That's expected. It's the people that move here, like, because they think, like, there's more opportunity here or something. Where do you think it's going? It's going away. There's too many of us.
Yeah, and the more
There aren't
people that move here,
opportunities.
the less opportunity.
And if
Right.
you are black and you are moving here, because that's where we started, right? If you are black and you are moving here because you think, damn, it's probably not that many of us, so, you know what I mean, let me move down there and help fight the cause or whatever. We just don't give a fuck about the racist people here because they're like the lesser. And on top of that, I don't think they want to try no Florida nigga. They know that. Every time they do, what happens? Florida man this, Florida man that. What you think that's about, nigga? Like, stop coming here. But anyway, that's
I don't know.
Xenophobia,
would
right?
like
I
to
guess.
I would just like to say to that respectfully and everything like that. My Midwestern people, ayo, we sweet. I promise you, we sweet. All right, like
Barely.
Wait, Midwesterners
Barely.
from where?
Ayo,
Barely.
I just like to
Barely.
put out my experience.
This girl
Wait,
said,
from
man,
where,
Western people
though?
are
Like,
sweet.
where you-
What the hell?
Where you from?
Oh no, I was born and raised here, but
Oh, okay.
but my mom's from the Midwest. You know, she's St. Louis born and raised. She'll still
Oh,
rep that shit
St.
to
Louis.
this.
So,
I've been there.
so you said Midwest is sweet,
I've
is what
been
you're
there.
saying?
I
You
don't
said
know,
Midwest
'cause
is
it's like,
sweet?
no, but if Floridians go to St.
Hell no.
Louis, it's a different story.
St.
I've
Louis,
been there. I've
Chicago,
been there.
Detroit. What?
It's so different. Like I will
It
say
is.
this, my experience, because I went there as a kid. You know, my mom and my dad both, at one point in time in my childhood, they wanted me to see their culture. So I've been to Jamaica, but I also too been to St. Louis. You know, because my mom's from the Midwest, and so it's like Midwesterners and everything like that. I can't. Look, y'all are just sweet as apple pie. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just have like this hospitality that just melts you. Like
Well, maybe
butter.
because I went there
Nah,
in the
that's
ice
facts,
storm,
though.
like they was mean to me.
Like butter, but I guarantee you, them niggas is crazy. Like, do not.
No, they're
you know
crazy,
what I'm
but they were mean to me.
St. Louis people, you
I've
can
been
come
to
and
St.
go
Louis. I got
here.
stuck there in
I
the
don't
ice
mean
storm.
y'all.
saying? Look,
Feel me? I'd rather stay on the nice
I
side.
still have to at least say though, with my experience, because I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sure sometimes it changed, but
Yes.
it's like when I was a kid, it was like. There was such thing as like walking to a grocery store, somebody telling you good morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
there was
true.
such thing as like walking over there and like you would spark up a random conversation.
Because
good
they're like country
conversation.
folk.
You know what I'm saying? Even then, like being
Yeah.
in Florida and
Yeah.
some Midwesterns I have met and everything like that, I remember going to a little Chinese restaurant, you know, just grabbing some food, and the guy next to me was just so sweet. I didn't even realize I was going to spark a conversation with him, and to find out he was from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
it's just like, yeah, no, I'm just more concerned though because like we got crazy.
I must have
but they do
stopped
too.
in the hood.
You know what I'm saying? Like they do too. And my thing is, it's just like, hey yo, that's enough. That's enough.
Florida, I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Man, like I'm so serious. Like the whole Florida to the Midwest, I feel like it's just like nah. Like, let's just not. I feel like you could teach us a little bit to you know kind of.
Nah. Wait. Florida, when I was growing up, was just like that. We used to be friendly as hell. People from New York used to come here and be like, y'all are friendly. Now, every New Yorker I meet, they're like, why the fuck are y'all so much, like, why y'all like this? Why are y'all dicks? Like, that's all they say.
Yeah, people
like,
say that
it's
about
like, they're
Florida,
like,
but I
hate
feel
us
like
now.
they come across the people that's not from Florida.
Yeah, right? Exactly. They're just
That's the
claiming
problem.
Florida.
Like, y'all coming across people who trying
We're a
to
pretty
like
diverse
be like
state,
Florida.
though. We're a
Like,
pretty diverse.
In
state,
other words,
so-
stop coming
that's
here.
what I'm saying. I never like. I really feel like Florida is the most. If you wouldn't want to say versatile and cultural acceptive, it's Florida. I like literally the other day I went looking for like perfume in like an Arab store. They didn't, you know, if you go to Saudi or something and you go in there, I'm like, what the fuck you doing in here? But like going here, they be interested in the fact that you're interested in their culture.
Oh, absolutely.
And I feel like it's really cultural, like diverse.
Yo.
Yeah, for sure. And that's why I love Florida. I lived in Minnesota. Like,
It's a
you know,
number of black
recently.
people.
Yeah, and it's just like, damn, I can't walk in nowhere. The black people act like I'm not black. Like, what the fuck? But in Florida, it's definitely
Yeah, Jamaica,
diverse.
that Haitians, Bahamians,
It ain't no
Trinis.
Jamaicans and Haitians and Bahamians in Minnesota. It's fucking what you call them people? From no, they African.
African
Somali.
Somali?
It's Somalis.
Y'all get
and
Somalis
whites.
over there?
It's Somalis
What?
and whites. Period.
Yo, when I was
I
in
think
Ohio,
me and my sister was like the only people from Dade. I
What?
swear to God, where I was
that
staying,
sounds about right. Though.
No, I'm serious.
Minnesota
I'm
is cold as fuck.
They didn't even know what grappa was. They didn't know what strawberry
know what grappa
candy
was?
Like all type of shit. Like yeah, no.
What?
I heard Minnesota is just genuinely that small. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
small and it's dominantly white people.
It's kind of gloomy up there
And
too,
it's
ain't it?
weird. No, it's very like it snows a lot.
Yeah, so it's, like,
hot
cloudy
2
as
months
shit
out of
and,
the
like-
year, and the rest of the year snows.
Oh no, I can.
Yeah, so it's gloomy. Yeah, it's just like clouds
It
and
get
gray. And,
negative there. I was pale as fuck there. When I came back to Florida, I was so happy.
Yeah.
I was so pale in Minnesota.
We ain't made for
and
that.
It was so cold.
we are not
I'm
made.
Florida boy for life.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Never go leave.
it's funny you say that because like when I lived in Ohio, it was like that too. Like it was
Yes,
like,
it's cold, get negative.
except it would get
Cabs
hot.
would drive across the lakes to pick
Yeah.
you up. That's how cold it get.
That's wild.
No, I would not go back. I'm so sorry.
Not even
Midwest
living in
is
New
a
York.
tough place.
Not
Like
even- anywhere that get cold, I'm like after Minnesota, it scarred me. I was in negative 35.
where's your favorite place
That's
you've been
cold.
to?
My favorite place I've been to is Jamaica.
Don't count.
My
Don't
people
count.
from there, and I
Nah.
used to live there, but like every day after school going to the beach was paradise.
I got
no,
you.
You don't got to worry about shoes.
I got
Went
you
to little
loaded.
corner stores on a little strip. I was in Spanish Town too, so you know that's hood. So they got fucking like stores set up block to block. I love that.
Here's all right. So let me modify the question though. Where's your favorite place in the states?
In the States. My favorite place in the States would be Texas.
Texas.
I feel like everything is really bigger. I got a burger
It
bigger
is.
than my head from the
It
same
is.
place that's down here. You know, I like that. I like that the people are friendly. It's city-like, so it still remind you of Miami because I was in like I
Were
think
you
I was in
Houston?
Austin. No, I wasn't
Oh.
in Houston. I think I was in Austin,
Oh,
and I was like in El Paso.
pop.
So I was around the Mexicans. Them bitches put a tire on my car, all type of shit. So I like Texas. If I would say the U.S., Texas for sure.
For me, I would say New York because
I
like,
never been to New York.
Summertime, you gotta go to New York in the summertime. It's
Mm.
the best part.
What?
Yeah, I never been to
That's
New
best
York.
time. Summertime.
I've been
yeah,
to Chicago,
Why summer?
all type of places. I never
One
been to
of
New
these-
All that
York.
concrete and heat, and you want to go in the summer?
Because I'm not used to the cold. I'm just
True,
saying. I'm saying
true,
for her.
true,
I'm saying
true.
for her. I'm saying for her.
yeah,
Because she said she don't like the cold. So
Yeah, I don't like the cold.
But
I-
can you survive the cold for like a week?
no, I
You
was
hate it
in
that much?
Minnesota with like 10 layers of clothes.
Damn.
I'm talking about. I didn't care how I looked. That was the worst 6 months of my life. I would walk out of the house looking like a fucking bum.
too.
I had jacket, sweater, shirt. I didn't care what I put on as long as I was warm. And I don't like. It's very uncomfortable. I couldn't work like here. I would go to the park, work out Minnesota, I would stay in the house, and I think that's why I got so pale. I started to look sick. Like, I didn't like that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
It's really, and then on top of that, from being in the cold, it's a lot of like fruits and vegetables and shit that you don't get because they can't grow it. Because it's always cold. So I will go, like, I'm from Jamaica. I like yam, plantain. You know, I couldn't
You don't
find
got-
that in
you
the
don't got no
store.
mango tree,
yeah,
no
no,
none of that shit.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
can-
no, 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 no,
yeah.
no.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I remember living in Ohio and like my mom getting excited about, I don't remember what it was. It must have been bananas or something like that.
Season.
And I was like,
you have to go with the season.
oh yeah, no, it was
I don't like
plantain.
that.
It was plantain and green banana. Like
Yeah, they
she
didn't
was
have
so
it.
excited. I was like, why are you excited? You know, I'm a kid. I'm like, why are you excited about this? This is normal for us. We're Jamaican. And you know, like in retrospect, yeah, bro, like that you can't get that shit up there. You can't get
I
that
mean,
shit
it
up there.
ain't
It's too
even no
cold.
meat market. Whatever they farm, them chickens and them cows, that's all you get. You don't get nothing.
I guess
I
like beef
just
and
don't
shit like
it.
that must be way
Beef
cheaper up
and
there.
chicken, but like chicken foot, oxtail, like those they don't sell that stuff. Like because it's really about like who around there. It's whites and Somalis.
Damn.
Somalis eat mainly like vegetarian. The whites eat shit like burgers and shit.
Word.
You know, so it was a McDonald's, a Burger King, and a Taco Bell. It wasn't even restaurants around there. If you wanted any type of good food, you had to drive 3 hours from where I was. I was in like Minnesota. I was in Marshall, Minnesota. So that's 3 hours from what's the ghetto part of Minnesota? What is it called?
Like I just
Minneapolis.
discovered it.
I was
Yeah.
3 hours from Minneapolis. So I was in Marshall. That's Crackertown. For sure.
That's how I feel about like Dayton. Like, you know what I mean? Like there was nothing out there. Like I feel you. There's
Yeah, I know.
nothing by those Great Lakes, that part of the Midwest. Nothing's out there. It's just dying grass and some good grass. I ain't gonna lie. They had some meadows and shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like severe thunderstorm warnings like every like few hours.
Yeah, blizzards.
Yeah, blizzards. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and the occasional meth head. I'm not talking crackhead,
I
Florida.
didn't see bums where I was at. It was
Ohio
so cold,
got
it
them
wasn't
motherfuckers
even bums.
everywhere.
It was so cold, it wasn't even bums out. I had to give nobody
Goddamn.
a dollar. Nobody.
Yeah, it was
in
like
Miami, I'm
4
always
months out of
giving
the
out
year at
dollars.
least.
In Minnesota, I didn't have to give $1. I mean, it's no bums. Nobody don't want to be out there in negative 35.
Yeah, that's
It
right.
wasn't even
Yeah.
stray cats, like stray dogs. You don't see none of that. It's so dead that you wish you saw a stray fucking cat.
How
remember
niggas
when
be in
that
the
power
streets?
hungry?
I just wonder how
You
niggas
remember
be in
when
the
that
streets up
power
there.
cut out on you in the cold?
Yeah.
Black ice, and then next thing you hear is on the radio is black ice. You're like, oh,
They didn't
well,
have
this
that.
is gonna
They
be
had,
great.
Like, some alarm that went off like the purge. The first night I heard that shit, I told
yo.
myself I'm gonna go back
Wait, how niggas be in the streets up there?
That shit
though?
was terrible.
in the streets.
Yeah, how niggas be in the streets? You know that down here they see street niggas like chilling and shit. How you
ain't
be
like
out in the
that.
cold?
It ain't nobody like nobody's out there.
Yo.
I had a plug there, but he was white, and like it was just. I mean, it's just weird. The type of people. The blacks that you seen there was not like the blacks you see here. Like you will see a black there and be like, okay, finally, like
Y'all
somebody.
got that
And then you
sleepy
talk to them and they don't know nothing
yeah.
that you're talking about. It's
Y'all
like
got that. Y'all got that sleepy weed up there though. I already know.
yeah, it
Yeah,
is
y'all got that
sleepy. I'm not
indica
gonna lie.
shit. Yeah, y'all got
It is
that.
a lot of sleepy.
I'm
weed.
stuck on this goddamn couch type shit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. And then I only had one plug. So throughout the whole city, it was one plug. And his name was Cole. Every time I mentioned Cole, like everybody knew him. So you know here, like, okay, this nigga ain't available, you could call him.
His name
If
was
Cole
Cole.
wasn't available, you just didn't have no weed. It's not like plugs all around where you could go in the street and be like, where the weed at? No.
Now
And then like
that's
if Cole
fucking
wasn't
depressing.
available, he ain't had no weed. And Cole was a weird ass nigga. I feel like he wanted to be
Cole
so
can afford
cool.
to be weird.
No, he wanted to be so cool that he'd be like, I'm going to Japan this week. So for a week I ain't had no fucking weed.
I
That
don't
shit
even.
used to piss me off. I just didn't like
Cole,
that.
we're sorry.
He
Hold
was
on,
white.
wait. Cole, we're sorry. That nigga was making bank off of y'all. He was the only plug.
That
This
was
nigga
probably
was.
his only buyers.
Yo,
Like,
this
his
nigga
back-
was like living good. That nigga was eating. He ain't need a job, nothing. He was going to Japan. He was going to
He didn't go
Japan.
to Japan.
You don't
He
believe
was
so?
one of the people that try to be cool. Like, yeah, no. He didn't
think it
go
was
to
a
Japan.
blow?
How you went to Japan? No.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna. No, yeah, I'm not gonna get into detail. But that nigga was never out of where he was at. It's just
Alright.
like you the only plug, so now you gotta seem valid.
Yeah,
So like,
you
oh, I'm
need
not available
scarcity.
this week. I'm going to Japan, but you at home, nigga, because I pulled past your house.
Yeah,
But they just
scarcity.
weird like that up there. It's like they want to be cool. It's like, oh, you from Dade? Yeah, I'm finna like play you.
You know what's crazy about that?
Yeah,
That nigga's
how it is.
like a master marketer because he's like using scarcity. He's like, I'm not like here right now. You know what I mean?
And
Like
then
I'm
you
not
know,
gonna
a
be
week
here.
later,
So you gotta.
okay, I'm the only plug. So even if I text you back a week later, you still gonna need me.
Yeah.
'Cause who else gonna give you some weed?
That keeps
That's
demand
what he
up.
used to do.
That does keep demand up though.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
That nigga, I feel like he was finessing off that. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, of course.
Hey, bro, you might want to cop a quarter instead of an eighth because I'm not gonna be here for a
gone
week.
next week.
All right, bro, I got
Cold
you.
Cold House right up the street. Car there, everything there. Nigga, you home. I'm finna knock on the door.
Shit.
'Cause, yeah.
All right, okay, Cole, you was a capper. I do not
I
apologize.
just want to apologize for the times that you weren't able to buy.
Yeah, no, it was very hectic. It was very hectic.
God, okay.
Playing, yeah,
He was
exactly.
playing God for real.
And that shit is so frustrating because, like, nigga, you really don't want to make no money.
Like I feel so bad because it's just like,
I'll be damned.
bro, I can't even have no pride with you, nigga. Like,
Yeah, and I'm a real supporter, so it's like if I'm buying from you, I'm gonna keep buying.
Pride, like-
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Ah, fuck that.
like I have
We're about to go to another
Fuck
break.
that. You should have got the seeds. The
But Cole
police
was
ain't
so
out there
stupid.
like
he'll be like, I'm
throw
in
that
Japan
shit.
to me, but then if my sister come, he'll drop it off to her. That was before he knew it was related.
Oh wow.
So I put my sister on, I put my brother on, I put this person on, so he would deliver to her and not deliver to me. That's when I
nah.
feel like this nigga not going nowhere. This nigga is home, but he trying to like.
How high was this nigga not did
He
you
wasn't
and,
even high.
were you and your sister not living in the same place?
I was living with one of my sisters and I had another sister. 'Cause I
Okay.
have two older sisters.
Oh,
and they're
okay.
there.
Oh, okay. Because I was about
So
to say
if he didn't
it's
deliver
coming
to
to the same
sister
house.
I was living with, because we're in the same house, he would deliver to the other sister. That's like
Double question.
5 minutes down the street.
Double question. So was he delivering to like the sister you were living with sometimes when he told you he wasn't there?
Yeah.
That nigga was high. He was high off his own supply. There's no way around that. Like, how do you not know?
I felt like he was going to Japan, but he never went to Japan.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even talking about the Japan part. I meant like that nigga was high enough to like drop off to your sister that you lived with and tell you he was in Japan or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's wild. Like, it's the same house, nigga. Like, how did you not? You feel me?
All right. I'm about to go to a break.
Break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, yo, don't call me Illuminati, but, you know, it's a new world order going on right now. Scotty's got a drop out right now, and, you know, it was a limited drop, but I'm going to let y'all know a little thing right now. All right, I heard, you know, on the underground and everything, if you go and check out her site, she got some new stuff coming out real soon. So make sure you go and check out Illuminati Scotty's shop right now so you can keep up with the new drip that she's dropping. Support an amazing artist that came from South Florida and made a new wave.
That only made me better. If we talking about the drip, then I'm just only getting wetter. Spending what you pay on bills so I can buy another sweater.
All right, and we're back. So, Shake,
Yeah.
Miss One.
Miss one.
All right. So we know we got that summer jam that you mentioned earlier that's coming up and shit. Now tell us about like a more plan? Like album, EP, LP, mixtape.
There's
Yeah,
gotta be
I have
project out
in
there.
a few months. I'm gonna drop an album. It's gonna be like 5 songs.
Okay.
It's gonna be like all my little shit. So it's not gonna be no sentimental, in my feelings shit. It's just gonna be like 5 songs and some lit shit for the summer. So I'm gonna drop that in the summer, and then yeah, we're gonna go from there.
It sounds like what would you say after that? Like, are you going to be performing, or would you say it's more of like a transitioning period? Like,
No, for sure. After I'm gonna be performing. Right now I'm just doing like my songs and then doing the visuals behind it. You know, getting my fans up, stuff like that. But for sure, after I drop this album, I know it's up because the shit is sick.
so
What's the name of the album?
I have not named my album yet, and it's crazy because I have so many different songs from different perspectives, but they all have the same vibe, which is why I want to put the 5 songs on the album. All my R&B and like soft shit, I'm gonna put that separately. But right now, I'm finna target the summer.
I guess that's what
Because
I'm asking.
we need a summer for skinny girls. Honestly, it's been these BBLs and like these like
Little booty
fake
matters.
bodies. Like, I'm finna turn
Little booty
this
matters.
bitch up. They finna fucking change their mind. For real. Yeah.
All right, so that sounds like all right. It's still coming with a force. It's still coming with a message.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I feel like
I see what
skinny
you're
girls
doing.
are beautiful too. I respect the girls that, like don't change their body and just like accept, what they are for what they are. And, I feel like a lot of girls don't get that respect. And the girls that do try to push that image, they always get influenced to like change that. And I really want to push it because like I've been skinny all my life. So I honestly don't feel like I'm going to get any thicker than this. And I'm not going to because I feel like it's very important. Like people are losing their lives behind trying to fit the image.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I really want to push like, even if you fat, I don't care. It's just like, be who you are. Cause like it's beauty in everything. It's beauty in the ugliest thing. I find beauty in the ugliest thing. I be looking at plants. I be looking at animals. It's beauty in everything. You just gotta like once you believe that you're beautiful, other people will see that beauty. No matter what you look like, So I really want to push
Beauty is
that.
in the eye of the beholder. Actually.
Yeah, exactly. So I really want to push that like message
No,
for
that's
girls,
real.
especially.
We haven't had that mess in a while. Coming
Yeah.
from black girls, so
Yeah.
Are we gonna get like R&B like after
Oh, y'all
that?
gonna
Like, is
R&B,
that
y'all
where we're
gonna
going?
get
So you sing
reggae,
thing.
y'all gonna get a mixture
Okay.
of everything.
Okay.
so you're versatile. So you basically
Yeah,
do
I'm
reggae.
very versatile. Yo hablo español.
You speak Spanish?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some
Speak
stuff
some.
like that.
Speak some.
Speak some?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the spot.
Right? It's like I don't know what you want me to say, but okay.
It's like a regular conversation.
Hola, me llama Shakira. Yo soy de Jamaica.
Okay.
Tengo 27 años. Yeah, I know.
Oh, shit.
I know a lot. I don't know what you want me to say.
That's actually, it's 27.
Yeah.
I got all that. Hey, okay.
Basically, you could do rap, R&B,
My Spanish is
reggae,
good.
and reggaeton. Is what you tell me.
Entiendo más que habla.
So you do reggaeton, basically. What you tell me.
Yeah. I want to do a lot of like reggae too, because my family from Jamaica, and they was like, "Damn, what the fuck? Like you rap, you ain't never do a reggae song." So I'm gonna do a reggae album specifically, and then I'm gonna do, I'm very
Out
versatile.
from every genre.
Yeah, I'm very versatile, and I love music. Like I listen to bachata, I listen to Hindi, I listen to like all type of stuff. I don't care as long as it's like raw.
Cultured.
Yeah, and I
Culture.
want to do food tours. Like I want to travel. I want to go to India. I want to go to Greece, Italy, stuff like that. So I love culture.
I think we're hoping to see some of that content as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You see more of that.
Yeah.
Can't wait to
do
see
a
that.
vlog, like,
Yeah, exactly. When I'm in Italy, yes, I'm flick it up.
I don't care if you're going 2 cities over. We need to know about it.
Right, exactly.
So, are you currently signed right now?
No, I'm not signed.
See,
I've been offered a lot of different deals, but I just feel like I don't even know if I really want to be signed. I just want to be heard.
Maybe if it fits right. That's
Yeah.
the only way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it feels right, then yeah, the price is right, and they not ask me to change. Because a lot of people that asked me to sign was like, we don't want you cursing, and we don't want you like. It's been so many rules to it, and I just feel like as an artist, I should be able to express myself however. Because I write songs where I don't curse at all, and I write songs where all I do is curse. So it's really about like how I feel, and if I have to alter that, then it's a no. It's a no. Because people like stuff that they can relate to. If I'm fucking mad, I'm fucking mad. And I want to say, like, I'm mad as fuck. Like, I don't feel like I should filter that. And that's how life is really. Like, people want you to filter how you feel. You could really feel like that, but they want you to say it in a nice way. Like, if I'm angry, I'm angry.
yeah.
So, yeah. If the, like, signature requires me altering how I deliver my message, no.
No, I feel
Because
that.
sometimes it may not even be that. Sometimes it could just be like a quota. There's this this artist I was looking into. Her name is Snow Wife, and so she literally started popping off on TikTok because she had this song called American Horror Show. And I'm not gonna lie, the song is fire. She's gonna drop it on June 23rd. I'm a little bit of a fan. Or whatever. She just moved to LA about a year ago, and so right now her label, right. Which I felt so bad for because it's like she wasn't even done with the song and her label forced her to push out the chorus to promote. herself.
Right.
Which wasn't a bad move, but then at the same time, it was like, okay, she wasn't finished with the song, and everybody wants this song. So then they made it a quota about like the pre-saves. So she had to reach a certain quota of pre-saves in order to drop the song. And mind you, she wasn't finished with it. And then finally when she was, it was like she still couldn't drop it until she had enough of the pre-save by her label. That wasn't even up to her decision.
Right.
So like basically kind of like in the same sense of like Sam Smith's song Unholy, it was like, okay, it's
yeah, I
gonna
know
basically build up and then it's gonna drop like blue balls, and then next thing you know, it's like, okay, the song's out, and next thing you know, it's like, okay, only half of your fan base is fucking with it. So
Right.
sometimes it may not even be about that. It could just be about the factors of, okay, you may not actually have control of when you actually want to release your song. You may be like, okay, I'm ready right now, and they're just
Yeah.
like,
No.
let's just
Yep.
a little bit, and that actually can fuck you up as an artist sometimes.
Yeah,
Like,
because the
You basically
momentum
stay independent is what
and
you're telling
everything
me.
is about wave now. It don't matter if you have like a really good song right now. If that's not the wave, it's just not the wave. So you could drop a song that's really good, and because the vibe is different right now, people not gonna fuck with that. And that's what I had to learn as an artist too. You kind of got to give the people what they want. Because if you want the fan base and you want people to support you, you have to like, feed that. And that's, yeah. Because I used to just drop shit that I felt like sounded good. I'm like, oh yeah, people gonna feel this. But if people not in that vibe, it's gonna go nowhere. You kind of got to move with the momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just sack off at one
Yeah.
point. If you sack off one time,
Yeah,
that's it.
and that's it. And wave is so quick to die. Like you can have something popping right now, and you pop people interested in that shit, and if you ain't got the shit to follow up behind that, boom, they gone.
Yeah, it's done.
And then when you finally do drop that shit to follow up, you're not gonna get nothing from it because like, damn, bitch, we was ready back then when you like dropped the song.
Yeah,
now
we
you
saw
got the
that.
visual, and we're not interested.
Yeah, we saw it with the
Yeah.
SoundCloud
Yeah.
wave.
can burn it out, but
Yeah.
We saw it with the
so
SoundCloud
people
wave.
can keep up with your content.
No,
Where would
it's,
you?
it's those people. It's
Yeah.
those people. But like the truth of the matter is, like music is based off of social media now. It's not based off of like before when you could go pass out CDs, you
Yeah.
could go to concert, people hear that shit, and it's like, okay, yeah, we fuck with it. Now it's like, I could like this song, but if them 10 people not fucking with that song, I'm not gonna post it. I'm not gonna dance to it. I'm not gonna support it. And that's the sad part about it, but it's just true. Like.
Yeah.
People
I feel
just
it.
hop on bandwagons now.
It's on trends.
Even if
Yeah.
I truly like
Trends.
this song, the fact that you don't like it, I'm not gonna play that shit around you. Because now you finna be judgmental, you finna say this and that.
I say
And
play that
see
shit loud.
Especially with
Unless
women.
Drake,
especially
is
with
rocking
women.
with, unless Drake is rocking with, nobody's gonna rock with.
Yeah, exactly. Like you gotta see somebody who got that image playing that shit before you be like, okay, I wanna play, like actually accept the fact that you like it. Like I see this shit like up hand, like up close. Like I like this song, but I'm not gonna play it because y'all not fucking with that shit. Everybody's singing that shit, then it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna play that.
Bandwagon is full.
Yeah, it's bandwagon. It's like I don't even have to genuinely like the song. But if all y'all over there singing, yeah, I'm gonna try to mouth that shit.
Bandwagoners,
Like,
bandwagoners are gonna be bandwagoners at the end of the day.
yeah, you're gonna have
You
your
know what I
real
mean?
friend, your real fans.
But
and shit like that.
that's where my next question comes in: is where are we gonna find you? You know what I mean? Plug us. Like where you at on Twitter? Where you at on Instagram? YouTube?
Yeah, I'm
Let us
not
know.
really like on social media.
See,
Like, I'm not-
messing right there. You messing
No,
right there.
I be on Instagram and stuff like that, but like my Twitter been compromised and stuff like that, so I haven't been on Twitter. But
What's the best place to reach
I
you?
feel like TikTok, Instagram,
What about
Facebook.
YouTube?
I'm definitely active on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
But
Everybody been
because
active
I've
this
been around so many places, I'm really trying to find like my target
audience?
social media.
Oh.
Cause I got people on Instagram that I met like recently, and then I got people on Facebook that's been there since back then, So I'm like juggling that. I do get a lot of support from Broward, even though my past, I would say 7 years I've been in Dade.
Word.
So, but Broward really, I've been migrating around there. So,
Okay.
yeah, you gonna find somebody in Dade that like me, somebody in Broward that like me.
South Florida.
That's
Lately,
how it's
I've been
supposed to be.
discovering
Palm Beach,
people
though?
that I don't know that like me. People that's playing my song that's like, damn, like a girl messaged me the other day and was like, yeah, like I'm from like Decatur or something like that. And she was like, I been knew your song, but I didn't know your IG. So it's people
Decatur?
that know
Shit.
me that I don't know. Which
You ever
is,
talk about-
and it's always like that. Like the people from far away be supporting you more than the people that's like right here.
You ever talk about like branching out, like promoting yourself more like outside the state?
Yeah, I wanna. After I drop this summer album, I'm gonna do a self tour where I just travel cities, perform in their little local spots, drop my music and stuff like that. I want
Pass
it to
out
be really
CDs, all that
authentic.
shit.
I don't want it to be like, oh, I just blew on TikTok and like everybody hear my shit. I want to really like affiliate myself with people. I'm really like social, so I like people. So I want to actually travel and talk to people, tell them my music, perform that shit, like get myself known that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hopefully we can have you back to talk about some of those travels that you're making and everything. And we will be tagging her below where you can find her on all social media. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Loaded Up with Questions podcast. I'm Chio Lee. I'm with the OG again.
I'm dead. Those
that?
visuals.
Shake.
Shake one.
And what about you?
Say something.
Just gonna,
Say something.
I'm just fucking with you.
damn, like I was like, damn, she about to say some like crazy shit. Like, so cut the camera. Like,
I'm fucking dead.
I thought about him. My intrusive thoughts. I just.
you won that battle. I saw that shit.
Let me be professional. I don't need people to think I'm just too creepy to look at the video.
No,
Respect for Durga.
no.
Oh.
Nah,
Well,
it's
you gonna
not
beat
for
me up?
Durga. It ain't for Durga. It ain't for Durga. Wait, just cut. Anyway, y'all know. Y'all wait.
I know I mess with y'all.
Hey.
I like control. I like
Hey,
control.
say that shit. Say that shit for
Right,
after.
right.
Say that shit for after,
We
nigga.
gonna jump
Save that for after.
All right, this is
You know where to find us. Turn on that notification bell. If you're watching this from YouTube, follow us on Instagram at Loaded Up with Visuals. We got another page coming, so make sure you're tuned in for that. You feel me? Stay on that frequency. And of course, you know what I mean? Make sure you like and subscribe. Take the time out to, drop a comment. Tell us what you really think about anything that you hear in here. Something that's personal to you. You feel me? Let us know what type of content y'all like to see in the near future, because trust me, we're doing a lot of crazy things coming up next.
Oh, yeah.
So, with that being said, I'm Chio Lee. This is Loaded Up with Questions, and we're signing out.
All right, peace.